Can cookbooks make money? Plus, pros and cons about cookbooks. So in this video, let's talk about cookbooks, one of my favorite ways to make money when it comes to publishing. So let's get the ball rolling. Howdy ladies and gentlemen, girls and boys. This is going to be one of those awesome videos like always because I'm going to share with you a lot of tips. And in this video, let's talk about can cookbooks make money, their pros and cons, so you can get a better idea of whether or not you should publish cookbooks on Amazon. And if you don't know, my name is Jordan Alexo, and if you still haven't liked my video, you should go right below, click on that thumbs up, subscribe to my YouTube channel so you can get more of this type of videos on a weekly basis where I share with you a lot of advice about self-publishing and several ways for you to make money online. And if you are still struggling with your self-publishing business, you would like to get to your first $1,000 per month and scale up your business month after month like you were selling hotcakes, then you should check my newest course called Self-Publishing Money Machine. I'm going to leave a link right below in the description from this video. Just click on it so you can get more information. So you can go to this page over here and get more information, okay? Anyway, I am on this page. I am on this page because I wanted to talk about results when it comes to cookbooks. That's why I'm on this page. And also I wanted to just show to you how amazing this page looks. Looks sleek. Okay. Anyway, let's go over here to my results. Okay. They are quite recent. I mean, this was on April, so it's quite recent at the moment. But I wanted to talk about cookbooks because this first book is a cookbook, and this is the paperback version. You can see the earnings that this cookbook is making. This book over here is not a cookbook. This is in the spirituality niche. So I just wanted to quickly answer to that. Yes, cookbooks make money. Okay, you can see over here. And I've been publishing cookbooks for quite a long time. And before this situation all over the world, I was publishing mostly diet cookbooks, and that was one of the main ways I was making money with self-publishing. But when this situation happened last year, what happened was people stopped, they stopped purchasing cookbooks when it came to diets, okay? Because this is not a diet cookbook. I'm not saying that diet cookbooks don't make money at the moment, but back when this started last year, it stopped selling because people weren't worried so much about diets. Instead, they were worried about their financial situation, about this situation happening, and so on. Okay, so yes, cookbooks make money. Now let's talk about the pros, cons, so you can get just an idea if this is something for you. So let's go over here, check their pros and cons. What are the pros? Let's talk about the pros. Okay, one of the first pros is shorter books, and this is a huge pro, especially when you are starting out. I mean, you probably are on a tight budget, and I recommend for you to get a book, especially throughout my course, although I give you other suggestions so you can kind of cut your costs. But I suggest for you to publish books, non-fiction books on other niches that have at least 30,000 words, because that provides a good amount of content to your reader, especially when they purchase your paperback. They get a book with some depth. It doesn't look like just a TV guide that in terms of thickness, and then you have customers just complaining. So a book with 30,000 words, if you get from the ghostwriter company that I recommend, which is the Urban Writers, is the company that I use. And once again, I have a coupon code for that if you want to use them, so you can get just a 5% discount. It's always helpful. You have the coupon code right below. Anyway, when it comes to getting a 30,000 word book, is about 100 to 120, a bit more sometimes, pages, okay? It is about $600, okay? And I know that for some people when they are starting out, that may be a bit too much. But still, there are ways for you to kind of cut costs, and you don't need to just quit publishing altogether. Of course, if you want, you can always write your own books, and publishing books is nearly free, okay? It's nearly free if you decide to write your own books. It's always better for you to take some kind of action than just sit and wait for money to just, I don't know, rain out of the sky or something like that. But cookbooks is a great way for you to cut costs, because you can basically publish books with half of that length, with about 15,000 words, and still make a lot of money. That was something I was doing back a year ago. Okay, I was publishing books with about 15,000 words, and those books were making money. Okay, the quality wasn't quite as good, and that was what problem I had with my cookbooks. I recommend for you to provide cookbooks that are shorter but high quality cookbooks. You should be cautious about that. Anyway, 15,000 words works well with cookbooks, because when it comes to the recipes, it doesn't take many words to describe a particular recipe. So 15,000 words you can still provide a cookbook that has some thickness. So it's a great way for you to cut some costs, and for you to get started when it comes to publishing. The other part is, the second point is, it sells extremely well when it comes to their paperback version. Okay, you will sell a lot of paperbacks, and paperbacks is one of the, I would say, one of the main ways for you to make money, because you have 3 different sources of income for one single book. In fact, you can have 4. Okay, so the first one is ebooks, so the virtual format of your book. Then you have the paperback, and then you have the audiobook, which you get done on ACX, or you can get done on Findaway Voices or another platform. Okay, so those are the 3 formats, and then you also have the hardcover, which also works well when it comes to the cookbooks. So you have kind of 4 different formats, but let's talk just about the 3 primary formats that most people get done. You will make most of your money with the paperbacks, okay, when it comes to cookbooks. And the paperbacks, since they are priced at a more expensive cost, you will make a lot more money. So you will make a lot of money through paperbacks. That's what you should expect. And then the second source will be your ebooks. Some people still buy cookbooks as ebooks. I guess while they are cooking, they are looking at their mobile or something like that. What are the cons? Recipe images. Okay, this is not well written, but what I mean, and this is just a complete pain in the arse, is getting images for your cookbooks. Because, I mean, you're a publisher. You're not an author. You're not a famous chef who has someone photographing your dishes and so on, so you can put on your cookbook. So as a publisher, it is extremely hard for you to get images that describe your recipes, because you can't get any kind of images. The first thing is, you need to get images, or you should at least get images without copyrights, which is a pain in the butt when it comes to this. The second thing is, you need to get an image that describes your recipe, because, for example, if you have a dish with meat and tomatoes, and then you have an image which is a salmon with lemon cream or whatever, then it doesn't describe the recipe that you have in your cookbook. So getting images is a pain in the butt. I gotta admit, you may take a whole day just trying to find images that you can put in your cookbook, and that is a huge problem. And the other thing is, it doesn't sell well on audiobooks, as you may expect. I mean, people don't rarely they purchase audio cookbooks, so you shouldn't expect to make money when it comes to their audios. But yes, I would say that the pros are pretty big, especially when it comes to selling paperbacks. You will make a lot of money. And for someone who is, and this is kind of a conclusion when it comes to cookbooks, okay? If you are on a tight budget and you want to get started with publishing, then cookbooks is a great way for you to start making some money. It's not that hard for you to put together a cookbook or for you to get a cookbook done on a ghostwriter company like the Urban Writers, okay? And it's not that hard. And you can make some money, some good money with your paperbacks. And later on, what happens is, what I suggest for you to do is, yes, you can start with cookbooks and you will make most of your money with paperbacks and ebooks. And later on, once you start making some decent money with your cookbooks, for you to get into another niche where you can sell audiobooks, so you can kind of balance everything together, so you don't have something that you're just selling kind of paperbacks. You kind of want to balance things together, and you did that by getting into another niche. And it's something that I always suggest for you to do, because or otherwise it happens kind of what happened to me a year ago. I was mostly selling cookbooks, and then this happened and I kind of stopped selling. So that's also another reason why you should get into another niche. But cookbooks is a fabulous way for you to make money and cut some costs initially, and that way you don't need to just sit and wait until you have enough money to invest in this business. So this is a great way for you to make money. Okay, that is all for this video. If you have any questions related to self-publishing, leave it right below in the comments section. Also, make sure to check my newest course called Self-Publishing Money Machine. Once again, I'm going to leave a link right below. Also, like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. That is all for now. Stay tuned with your Alexo, and bye.